Ask yourself, why are you scared? Seriously. What is up, YouTube? Good evening, hope you're all well, and I'm back. And in today's short episode of Vegan Talks, I think we may be into episode 3 now. I really just wanted to share with you today some reasons as to why I think that people are not yet vegan or will not go vegan. So these are the sort of things that when you ask somebody why they're not vegan, they'll say X, Y, and Z. So my intention in this video today is to give you X, Y, and Z. Let's get straight into it. No messing around. Reason 1. I would say that this first reason is the one that's going to apply to most people who are meat eaters and dairy consumers. So it's that they don't know any better. This is quite a predictable reason, but I would say that, for example, in my case, the reason that I wasn't vegan 5-6 months ago and all those times previous for the previous 18 years of my life is because I didn't know any better. So my parents would have eaten meat, my grandparents would have eaten meat, all my friends would have eaten meat, the media, everybody in the most of the people in the general society tell you that meat and dairy, this is going to give you a balanced diet, when in reality it's not. You haven't yet considered the ethical implications of what you're doing. You haven't considered the environmental implications of what you're doing, or the implications on your long-term and even short-term health. So it's not until you come under the influence of somebody, maybe a family member, a friend, a celebrity, or a YouTuber, that you can begin to understand the effect that your current meat diet is having on everything around you. The effect may be unseen, but it's not until then that you can start to learn more for yourself and transition over to the vegan lifestyle, which many people are now beginning to understand is definitely the way forward. So the second reason is probably quite a controversial one. So I would say that most people who are meat eaters or vegetarians will have this stereotype of what a vegan looks like, what a vegan does, or how a vegan lives. So their stereotype is probably that a vegan doesn't fit in with the normal society, that they don't function adequately, they don't eat properly, they're thin, they're anorexic. Right in the middle of this. Maybe they're thin, they're anorexic, they don't function adequately, they don't fit in with society, maybe as well they don't have many friends and they can't get a job. I don't know, I'm just making it up off the top of my head. So you need to know, guys, that this stereotype completely isn't true. And if this is what's putting you off from being vegan, then you really need to have another look at some vegan role models and try and change your mindset and stop fearing being judged and stop being like everyone else. This reason is quite an important one and has lessons for other parts of life. So I would say that many of the meat eaters and vegetarians that are yet to go vegan, that know about veganism and know about the benefits of veganism, but they won't do it, is because they're scared of being judged. So they're scared of what other people are going to say about them, what they're going to think about them, if they're going to lose friends, if the family aren't going to cook meals for them, anything of this kind. Any of these irrational thoughts and predictions about what people may think are going to stop them altogether from going vegan and taking a jump outside of their own comfort zone. However, guys, what you need to understand is that, and listen carefully to this, is that if you're always fearing what people think about you, then you're never going to do anything outside of your comfort zone. If you're always worried about what people are going to say, if you're going to lose friends, then you're not really going to achieve anything with your life. And you need to take another look at yourself. Ask yourself, why are you scared? Seriously. So let's take a theoretical example of a meat eater who is debating changing to the vegan lifestyle, but has quickly decided against this choice because they're scared and they think that negative things are going to be thought about them when they make this change. So what you have to remember, guys, is that you can't always be thinking about the negative aspects of every scenario. So this meat eater who has decided not to go vegan is actually negating all of the things that other people may actually prefer about this new person when they're a vegan, such as they are inspiring, they're motivating, or they're brave. You can't forget these things as well, and most people do. So make sure you're not one of those people. Let's take a meat eater who wants to go vegan, but they don't know where to start, and this is now the only thing holding them back from going vegan. Well, I would say my answer to this is that you can start right now, tomorrow, when you wake up. you can make this change. You can plan some meals for yourself. You can plan an exercise routine for yourself. All you need to do is find some meals. You don't need to pay for any cookbooks or any ebooks. Although people will tell you that you should do, you don't have to. All you'll need to search is pick a meal that you like, that you eat when you eat meat. May that be a lasagna, I can't remember any meals anymore, but pick a meal that you like, search it on YouTube, but write vegan after it. There's going to be an alternative that you will be able to make yourself with ingredients in your local supermarket that will taste just as good, if not better. You can pick 3, 4, however many meals you eat a day. Pick 3 or 4 alternative meals that are vegan, that are plant-based, that you can start making right now, and just jump right into it, guys. Occasionally, a couple of times, you're going to fail. You're going to accidentally eat meat. You're going to have a craving, but you can always come through. At least just try to start something, guys. Try to make the change. Today, on the Vegan UK Facebook group, I do recommend it. There's some negativity on there sometimes, but usually it's pretty cool. I saw a lady, I'm not going to name her, I saw her say that she is actually not a vegan and she hoped that she wasn't disrupting the group too much. But she just wanted to know that if she was to go vegan, would there be any alternatives to cheese? Obviously, loads of people have stepped in and said, yeah, you can have all this food and you're going to be fine. So she was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. That's great. So yeah, there's alternatives. But what I would also say is that when you stop eating cheese for a while, like I obviously did when I stopped eating dairy, is that your taste buds are going to adapt and they're going to change. They're going to evolve. Cheese may be palatable now for you, but in a few weeks or maybe a month, you're not going to crave cheese anymore. You're going to wonder why you ever ate it in the first place. If you have any worries like that, just know that your body can adapt, and of course it is made to eat plants. The cravings will stop. Just don't worry about that, guys. And that now brings us to the end of this episode of Vegan Talks. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any thoughts or opinions on this video. Share it with your friends. Remember, guys, if you risk nothing, you risk it all. So go vegan today. Thank you. Sort of ages of 17 up to 22, 23. Why they should at least attempt a plant-based vegan lifestyle. These are strong reasons, so you better be listening carefully, and let's get into it.